What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I was just doing a little bit of nightly reading. First, I want to say Merry Christmas Eve to all of you that celebrate. I hope you guys spend time with your loved ones, with your family, your friends, your spouses, and just enjoy this holiday. Be safe, and thank you for the support. Now, I was doing some nightly reading, and I was on Yahoo's website, seen an article about Pacquiao, and I had to share it because I thought it was very bizarre. Now, as you guys can see, the title says Manny Pacquiao says Miss Universe win, quote unquote, avenges loss to Floyd Mayweather. So, of course, naturally, I'm going to click on it because I want to see what it's about. And Pacquiao's basically praising the Miss Philippines for their. If you guys didn't, just to catch you up, in case you guys, because some of you guys are like boxing, and when anything else is talked about or other current events, you're like, what is that? I only watch boxing. So basically, what happened? Steve Harvey was hosting the 2015 Miss Universe, and he incorrectly said the runner-up's name, Miss Columbia, as the winner. So it was a huge blunder where Miss Columbia thought she won the whole shebang. She thought she was getting the crown, and they took the crown back because the real winner, as he should have read it on the card, was Miss Philippines. So just a huge unfortunate mistake. Some people were making death threats to Steve Harvey. That's obviously a bit much. We're all human. People make mistakes. So basically, he announced the runner-up as the winner, and then they had to uncrown her and give it to Miss Philippines, who was the true winner, which he should have read on the card. It had both names, but it said runner-up Miss Columbia, and for whatever reason, he said it wrong in the reverse order. So that's what happened at 2015 Miss Universe. And Pacquiao, he's obviously proud of his fellow countrywoman, and I guess he spoke to the Phil Star, and he says, "Remember when I lost to Floyd last May? She made a promise to all us Filipinos that she will avenge that defeat come the Miss Universe pageant, which she just fulfilled. He plans to use Pia's win as self-motivation in the future." And I guess he said, "I intend to use that as inspiration and additional motivation for me in the next fight." And to me, I think those Pia's win is great. Shout out to Miss Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines in general. But, I mean, for Pacquiao to say that, I think that is really weird. I understand he's like a born-again kind of dude, and he wants to be gracious and humble. But to me, it's a weird statement. Not that you're praising a fellow countrywoman. That's perfectly fine. That's admirable. That's dandy. But I don't see how her, in a blunderous situation, winning Miss Universe has anything to do with Floyd Mayweather beating you. Because Floyd Mayweather beat you 11 rounds to 1, 10 rounds to 2 maybe, right? So her being crowned in an awkward fashion, she was the rightful winner, but that has nothing to do with what happened in May. This Miss Universe just happened in December. So to me, it's just like I don't know, a crazy comment. I don't know if Pacquiao's trying to siphon some of the good luck from her or get in the headlines, but it's a very weird statement. I would have just left it at, I'm happy for her. I intend to use her accomplishment as motivation for me to do good in my next fight. Something like that would have been cool. But to say that her win avenges the defeat to Mayweather, no, it really doesn't. And I'm a longtime boxing fan. And the reason it doesn't is because this was the fight of the century. That's what it was billed at. This was the fight where people said Mayweather was afraid to fight Pacquiao. A lot of people. This was the fight where they did polls the night of the fight, and I think over 70% of the people that voted said Pacquiao was going to win. This was the stylistic nightmare. Guys like Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, all projected Pacquiao to win. They said Mayweather doesn't throw enough punches. They both gotten old, but Mayweather's too economical. Mayweather wouldn't be able to deal with Pacquiao's foot speed. He can keep up. A guy with fast hands, a guy with power and pop, a guy who's a southpaw, who's awkward as hell. And then Mayweather reduced him to throwing 71 punches after 5 years. He was reduced to 71 punches and also reduced to making excuses after the fight about a bum shoulder that he didn't correctly declare, and just the whole shebang. It was just a bad look because I don't want to hear anything. After 5 years, we waited for the fight. You stepped in the ring, said you were healthy, good to go, and you lost. So, again, congrats to Miss Philippines, but that really has nothing to do with you losing the fight, the most meaningful fight of your career. In other news, instead of talking about Miss Philippines and like this avenging the loss and all of that, when are you going to announce your next opponent? That's like you're saying it's going to be motivation. Can we know who's going to be motivation to fight? They said Crawford is ruled out. A lot of people think it's going to be Bradley. There's a lot of sources are saying Bradley 3. And to me, it's kind of concerning that it's taking so long. What could possibly take this long? Like, are you trying to lure Ricky Hatton out of retirement? I'm just really not understanding why it would take so long. And it wouldn't have been a big deal had they not spoke ahead of time and said in mid-November we'll have an answer. And it's now the end of December. We're about to turn a new year. And this fight is supposed to take place in April. So just the fans, the boxing world, they want to know who you're going to be fighting, especially since it's going to be your final fight. Let us build up. And that's the thing with a lot of the diehard fans. A lot of diehard fans will use one platform or reasoning and say, this is my line of thinking, but then all of a sudden they'll switch it. What I mean by that is at one point Mayweather had called out Pacquiao, and it was before he was going to go to jail, before he decided to fight Cotto or whatever. And they said, oh no, it's too last minute. Mayweather wasn't serious. It's too last minute. Not enough time to promote and build the fight. So that being said, if that was your real reason why the fight couldn't happen, when Mayweather tweeted that I want to fight Pacquiao in May, I forgot. I think it was 2012 when he fought Cotto. If off the top of my head, I think that's when he fought Cotto. 2012, he sent a tweet out saying that he wanted to fight Pacquiao in May, and Bob Arum and whatnot. And you guys can all confirm this through the internet, YouTube, Google videos. Mayweather sent a tweet, and they said it wasn't enough time. They said it wasn't enough time to promote the fight. Meanwhile, we're about to enter January, and we still don't know who you're going to be fighting for April. So it just kind of, that's where you got to throw it back in their face. If that was how you really felt, then this is not a good look that it's taking so long. Again, I don't know what's taking so long. If it's Bradley, that's not the fight that I want to see. But hey, if that's what it's going to be, just at least announce it so fans can make accommodations to travel to wherever it's going to be, if it's going to be in Vegas or whatever the situation is. But I'm not understanding what's taking so long. Let me know what you guys think of Pacquiao's comments to the Phil Star. He says his loss is somehow avenged by a female being crowned Miss Universe. Shout out to Miss Philippines. She looked very pretty. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.